And we're ready to run in the first on Wanganui Toyota New Zealand Futurity Night. Just about set. Racing, big time Red Food sprung nicely tonight from Aza Cash Queen, and going out ahead of them would have been Khaleesi. Aza Cash Queen settles thirds, followed through there by Belfast Edged, Ivanov back behind that. That'd be followed further back in the race then by Douche, Joey Baxter and Fast Rigby at the back. Big time Red Food's off to the races here from Khaleesi, closer in here Ivanov. Big time Red Food, Ivanov gets to second, and Khaleesi is third for your classic 1, 2, 3. Aza Cash Queen was fourth. Followed through by Belfast Edged, further back in the race to Douche, Fast Rigby and Joey Baxter at the back. Nearly there. Racing Snowball Chance steps nicely there along with Venga Guampa. Wider on the track, we've got Pacific Vibe going forward, also trying to poke through, you know, Brent and Homebush Olive in amongst it as well. They'll be followed back by Viva La Vixen. That's a wrap's got back tonight. Well back Venga Guampa now, and Homebush Olive around the corner. Snowball Chance the one to catch. You know Brent comes hard the inside. You know Brent gets through and scores here on Snowball Chance. Third to go by was Pacific Vibe, a nice run. Followed across Avedon Jita, Viva La Vixen. Further back in the race then we had Homebush Olive. That's a wrap, and Venga Guampa at the back. Racing. Corborn Webb jumped in the air and then got plastered after that, and is back midfield here. Driving to the lead was Scooters Rose. Magic Whitelock sits on its back. Then we've got through over on the outside going forward here. Opawa Extreme and also Corborn Spree gets up to third. Back in the race to Corborn Webb. Further back, Corborn Steps, Opawa Shiloh, and Magic Whitelock's been shunted back to last. It's Scooters Rose in front, but Opawa Extreme looms up the outside. Corborn Spree runs on. Corborn Webb gets going, and Corborn Steps as well, but Opawa Extreme's going to make it 2 in the week. Beats Corborn Spree. Third, Corborn Steps just from Corborn Webb. Next to go by then was Opawa Shiloh, and the last pair in, we had a tiring Scooters Rose alongside of Magic Whitelock. Racing Ritzer Roman sprung out nicely with Cheap Shot Maddie right there too, as Wild Effective and Effective Powers handy enough. Allegro touch the inside. Then we've got Freedom Flower, Vito Baxter and Becoming Poor at the back. Ritzer Roman in front, around the outside with some purpose here. Cheap Shot Maddie through on the inside. Wild Effective is driving hard as well, coming like Allegro touch. Ritzer Roman's in, Allegro touch up for second. Wild Effective was third. Cheap Shot Maddie out wide might be fourth. Close up was Freedom Flyer. In amongst the two was Effective Power. Vito Baxter, and at the back was Becoming Poor. Racing, Allegro class out in the midfield here. Driving right across was Elle's Girl early. Going with it would have been Homebush Zane, and Sedgebrook Babe gets around the outside. Then Really Good further back in the race to Mega Jet. Allegro class too far from them. Further back then to Homebush Flight, and No Time Yet around the corner. Sedgebrook Babe assumes control from Elle's Girl. Sedgebrook Babe from Elle's Girl. Mega Jet third. Really Good out wide fourth. And they'd be followed in then by Allegro class. Further back in the race to Homebush Zane, Homebush Flight and No Time Yet at the back. Racing, Manu Rama went up with the lids, and Serbia Purpose bolted to the lead from Val Baxter. Pixie Dust, you know Nigel out wide with Kinetic Assassin. Homebush Slinky pushing up between them. Manu Rama no chance at all, and Allegro Senior back last. Serbia Purpose hard to catch, coming hard the inside here is Val Baxter, then Kinetic Assassin. Serbia Purpose just in here from Val Baxter, Kinetic Assassin, then it's you know Nigel or Homebush Slinky. Manu Rama blew it at the start, then Pixie Dust, and at the back was Allegro Senior. Racing, Funky Freddy out okay. Homebush Chaos coming across. Funky Freddy costing money. Blast through the inside. Also there would have been Narahoy. Individual Lily is wider out, trying to get around them. A little bit closer in there. We've got Asteria further back in the race here too. Another miss, and well back here. Glad's a pop, and Homebush Chaos well clear's going to win here from Narahoy second. Tight third, costing money. All out wide was Individual Lily. A wee bit closer in was another miss. And Racing, Chambo step nicely the inside, and Corborn Rowan goes out quickly too. Tongariro's there early, and Rapidash around the outside. Oh, Botany win. Oh, there's big trouble there. Corborn Rowan's gone down in a screaming heap. Tongariro's gone to the back. Will go to the top. Chambo's out by a mile here on Botany win. Grand Allegro, Magic Gina, Death Star Procession. Chambo in again from Botany win from Macanuni Quinella. Grand Allegro third. They'd be followed behind those runners then by Death Star, Magic Gina, Tongariro, and then we had Corborn Rowan, who went down in a rapid dash and big trouble too. Favourites the one. No power, Kevin. Set. Racing. Now Power Kevin's slow, making time, leads out, and swiftly Chloe goes hard early, and Sedgebrook Magic's up to challenge around that first bend as well. Then Power Kevin gets round the first bend in fourth spot. That'd be followed then by Auntie Trace. Back with that is Red Express starting to press forward. Then Power Shay, Power Jackie. Sedgebrook Magic by 5 on making time. Swiftly Chloe checks off the second. The runner up there goes back a couple of lengths. So Power Kevin gets to third. Red Express is running on the 5, the 7, the 4, and no chance. Sedgebrook Magic's not coming back. Making time comes late. Sedgebrook Magic making time. Opawa Kevin was third to go by, followed across by Red Express, and swiftly Chloe, Opawa Shay, Opawa Jackie, and last to check in is Auntie Trace. Racing, Opawa Shackley hops out nicely, and then cops a check soon after. Miss Eldora shares up the pace now, and Corborn Cooks is trying to cross. That'd be followed through by Zipping Jock, gets nice and handy. Then our Gypsy, behind them to Corborn Clover. Further back in the field then to Top Prosecutor. Back with that Carver Blue and Opawa Shackley. The three favourites are the last three at the moment. Miss Eldora the inside, Corborn Cooks the outside. Our Gypsy trying to push through. Zipping Jock right around the outside. Then Corborn Clover, the winner comes from these. Miss Eldora in front. Our Gypsy tries hard the inside. Miss Eldora from Corborn Cooks. Zipping Jock wide. Corborn Clover close in as well. Wow, and our Gypsy's right there on the inside. What a finish. Our Shackley back in behind them. Top Prosecutor, Carver Blue. They're all in trouble. They're all gone, the three favourites round the first bend. The Racing Power Shot stepped okay. Best into stride here though. Allegro Boom goes to the lead, and High Percentage goes hard. That'd be followed then by Corborn Matty trying to squeeze through the inside. Downgrade King's got to run through second time around the outside, and that'd be followed back in the piece by Power Shot and Brilliant Ashley round the corner, dash and clear here. Corborn Matty has got to scream away and score from Power Shot the inside, and Downgrade King followed around by High Percentage. But back beside that would have been second time. Further back in the race then we had Brilliant Ashley. Allegro Boom off a good beginning, shuffled right out the back with YOY. And Racing Nero stepped okay the inside, very even line though. Dream Zone's got out quite nicely, starts to push for the lead. Corborn Midget is there, right around the outside here. Increasing goes hard. Dream Zone to the lead from Increasing. Nero the inside, followed back there by Corborn Midget, Brilliant Jailer, Thunderation, Ginger Cole. Up they come, and then easily here is Dream Zone from Second to go by was Nero. It was tight third between Increasing and Corborn Midget, followed further back in the race by Brilliant Jailer. Ginger Cole was back with Thunderation Allegro Chaser.